everyone. Good morning. I'm here. So welcome to this PNU Talks, and I'm your um, home buddy, Merimee Siena. I am an OSAS faculty counselor, so I am from the Office of Student Affairs and Student Services. At the same time, I also serve as the coordinator for student activities. And this morning, I would be discussing with you cyberbullying and netiquette. So first, let me thank Dr. Vergara for letting me do this. Medyo matagal ko nang gustong gawin itong recording or talk on cyberbullying and netiquette. Pero kahit na alam niyo yun, kahit na lockdown, medyo marami pa rin ginagawa na work-related and syempre mas marami yung personal concerns as well. Alright, so today we will be talking about cyberbullying. Ano yung definition ng cyberbullying? I would also describe the different types of cyberbullying, and towards the end of my presentation, I would discuss about netiquette and also how to handle or how to respond to cyberbullying. Okay? Part ng talk ko would be discussing the law, of course, covering cyberbullying, which is the Anti-Bullying Act, RA 10627. I would also mention about cybercrime law, RA 10175. Okay? Pero masyadong technical yon. Let's make this session very practical, easy to understand, and enjoyable and fun to watch, diba? Okay, so let me start by telling you the definition of cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is done through the use of technology or any electronic means. So whether it is through texting, through email, instant messaging, chatting, Facebook Messenger, social media, online games, etc. So any conduct resulting to harassment, intimidation, or humiliation through the use of other forms of technology. So meaning cyberbullying is bullying done through the use of technology. It is defined, this definition is from the law, from RA 10627. Pero para maintindihan natin, no, madami kasing nagtatanong, paano ba nadi-distinguish ang isang act na bullying at hindi bullying. So let me start by telling you the definition of bullying. So from Always, 1993, Always is one of the prominent researchers in bullying. Bullying is when a student is bullied. Bullying is when a student is exposed repeatedly and over time to negative actions done by one or more persons, meaning may element ng repetition. No? So the victim is usually targeted, and the bullying happens repeatedly to that target. It can be done usually over time, no, for a period of time. May iba umaabot ng taon, may iba linggo-linggo, halos araw-araw. And highlighted, of course, the negative actions done by one or more persons. So, ibig sabihin, maaring isa lang yung bully, pero alam niyo yun, maaring group of bullies yung nag-o-oppress or nang-bubully dun sa particular na target nila. Another definition from Rigby naman in 2002, yan, kapag bullying kasi it is always Rigby or always sila yung maraming nasabi about bullying. So, ito yung mga elements. Desire to hurt others on the part of the bully, meaning the negative actions are intentional. Hindi ito yung joke lang, biro-biro lang, katuwaan. No, the bully has the desire to hurt the victim. Okay, hurtful actions including teasing, name calling, excluding another person from the group, or physical forms like punching, pulling of the hair, yan. So, ito yung pinakakita talaga sa bullying, yung power imbalance, meaning the bully appears or wants to appear someone who is more powerful compared to the victim, which appears to be weaker. Okay? So, pag tinignan mo yung bullying scenario, no, plus yung mga hurtful actions na nangyari, yung bullying circles, tinignan mo yung big picture ng bullying, makita mo talaga yung power imbalance between the bully and the victim. Okay? Na yung bully would usually appear to be more powerful. Okay? At alam mo yun, habang nangbubully siya, mas lalong nare-reinforce yung power na yun, yung sense of authority, sense of power na nabibigay doon sa bully because of the hurtful actions. Also, repetition, nandun pa rin yung element ng repetition, no? Paulit-ulit na nangyayari. Evident enjoyment by the bully and sense of being oppressed on the part of the victim. So gusto kong i-highlight yung evident enjoyment, ibig sabihin, it is more or less pleasurable on the part of the bully. The bully enjoys what he or she is doing, the bully likes it, and there is something that the bully gains from the experience. Whereas naman sa part ng victim, na nandun yung feeling ng oppression, meaning meron tong negative effect doon sa victim. Okay? So that's bullying. This is the definition of our law. So it is any severe or repeated use by one or more students of a written, verbal, or electronic expression or a physical act or gesture of any combination thereof. Dito, yes, may element ng repetition, pero if it happened no once lang, but it is severe, the law interprets that as bullying. Okay? Pwedeng verbal, pwedeng physical, pwedeng cyberbullying, electronic expression. It is directed at another student that has an effect. Okay? So kung i-highlight na bullying, if it has a negative effect on the part of the victim and evident enjoyment and the desire to hurt on the part of the bully. Okay? So ibig sabihin kung halimbawa no, sa classroom, magkakaibigan, nagbibiruan, di ba? Ito yung common example ko, nagbibiruan. Tapos, yung isa, inasar mo na, ayan ka na naman, tumataba ka na yata, ganyan. Sa ating magkakaibigan, especially no, tayo mga Pilipino, may pagka-humorous din talaga. No? Kung yung nangyari na yun ay unintentional, alam mo yun, it's a common conversation doon sa friendship ninyo. It's part of your friendship, parang ganyan, di ba? Hindi natin yun agad ililabel na bullying. Pero syempre, pwede yung mapunta doon kapag paulit-ulit na nangyayari, tapos meron ng sense na napipikon na yung kaibigan or napipikon na siya, yung kausap natin. At meron ng, alam mo yun, meron ng negative effect sa kanya. Especially kung halimbawa na verbalize niya yon na parang, oy, grabe ka naman, palagi mo na yung sinasabi sa akin, parang na-hurt na ako or napipikon na ako, parang sobra na ha, ganyan. Kahit pabiro lang, no? Words are meaningful, okay? So, kung ganun, yung sinabi, tapos hindi ka pa rin nag-stop, parang nag-enjoy ka na sa ginagawa mo, maaring later on that can be labeled as bullying already, okay? So, yung mga akala natin sa una jokes lang. We have to be very, very careful of the words we say, of the things we do to other people. Okay? Kasi baka bullying na yun and we're not aware. May tatlong forms yung bullying. So we have the direct bullying, which involves physical, pushing, tripping, hitting, diba? Verbal, such as name-calling, teasing, insulting, threatening. Indirect or relational social bullying. Other literatures would refer to that as relational or social, which includes cyberbullying. At sa ating educators, no, hin-highlight ng literatures na it is really, really, really challenging for us to spot indirect bullying because usually it is unseen, it remains unreported compared to, physical and verbal forms. Okay? So let's talk about the forms or types of cyberbullying. One form can be, medyo naghang yung slide ko. So one form can be exclusion. So it is intentionally and cruelly, would like to emphasize that, intentionally and cruelly excluding someone from an online group. So, for example, we would create a group chat or a closed group or a private group, and then we would not include the victim or our target of bullying. And it is intentional. Meaning, gusto natin din, no, na malaman ng victim natin yung about doon sa closed group, doon about sa group chat, no? We wanted that it is within our intentions to let that victim know that he or she is not part of the group chat or he or she is not part of the group. And then, ibubully na siya. Okay? Another form can be harassment or repeatedly sending nasty and mean and insulting messages. Okay? So, pwedeng, no, post sa wall mo or magsasend sa messenger mo or magte-text sa'yo or mag-email sa'yo na ang pangit mo, wala kang kaibigan, I hate you, many people do not like you, etc., etc. So, repeatedly sending hurtful messages. Another form is outing or doxing. It means openly sharing sensitive or personal information or images online for the purpose of embarrassing the victim. So ito, alam mo yun, yung magpo-post ka na kahit kahit hindi mo pinangalanan actually, but pag maraming nagbasa, parang dun sa post mo, identifiable naman yung person, di ba? So it is outing or doxing, and the intention is intentional, ha? The intention is to really embarrass the victim. So pwede ito yung yung gagawin mo siyang meme, di ba? Or i-edit mo yung photo niya, pagpapalitin mo yung photo niya ng magiging dog or magiging pig or whatever, pero yun, inedit mo yun, papaitimin mo yung kilikili niya. The purpose is to embarrass that person. Okay? Pwede rin namang personal information, di ba? Yung mga secrets ng person na yun, the sensitive information about that person, and you reveal it online. Okay? Another form is trickery. Ito para siyang doxing or outing, but the person first talks to the bully. The person first talks to the victim. Kausapin niya muna yon until he or she gains the trust of the victim. Tapos kapag share na sa kanya ng victim yung personal information, that's the time na i-expose niya na yon online para insultuhin or para mapahiya yung victim. Okay, that's trickery. Another form of cyberbullying is freighting. So freighting is when you talk to someone because we want to reveal secrets or embarrassing information, then sharing it online. So, pwede din dito sa freighting, no, yung when you when you use the social media account of the victim, tapos magpo-post ka doon na ang pogi ko talaga or ang ganda ko talaga. And it is intentional, ha? The purpose is really to embarrass the person that's freighting. You may want to read about the types or forms online. Sobrang daming available sa internet. Search nyo lang types or forms of cyberbullying and you would understand them in detail. Hindi ko masyadong madidetalye dito eh. Masquerading is when a bully creates a different profile. No? It can be an anonymous profile or a profile which is, a person na nakilala ng victim, diba? Para ma-add niya din yung victim eventually sa social media. So the bully would pretend to be someone else, make up a profile, and then bully that person. So, ang purpose ng talaga ng profile na yun is to cyberbully that can be masquerading. Another form is dissing or denigration. It is when we send or spread gossip or rumors about a person online to damage his or her reputations or friendship. Another is trolling. So, no, sobrang daming trolls and we're very much familiar with trolls or trolling. Trolling is when a person would comment, diba, to a post because he or she really wanted to upset the victim, no? So, sinasadya ito na asarin, inisin, no? Kaya siya nagtutroll, kaya siya nagko-comment, okay? But trolling may not always be cyberbullying, okay? It may be part of, covered by cybercrime law, which is not actually part of my presentation, but not all trolling can be tagged agad as cyberbullying, okay? Next is flaming. Ito naman yung online fights using electronic messages with angry and bad language. Ito yung yung murahan online, away online, nakakaps lock lahat kasi galit na galit, diba? And of course, the intention is to cyberbully. Diba? That is flaming. Okay? So, I want to show you this bullying circle to understand the bullying picture. This is by always. So we start with A. So dito sa A, the child who is doing the bullying or the bully specifically targeting a person. Gusto ko lang i-highlight no na dito sa bullying situation, I learned that the bully is kind of good in identifying potential targets. And there are targets who are targeted because of their personality, because of their weak personality, because they do not fight back. They are usually targeted because um they they have less friends. They have lesser friends to protect them. Ito mga sinasabi ko ay result ng thesis ko sa bullying. So, alam niyo yun, parang may eye yung bully to target a specific victim. And the victim is usually targeted because, lack of self-esteem, or psychosocial adjustment. No, may mga ganun kasi siyang traits. Kaya wala din siyang, alam mo yun, protective friends to support or friends to protect him or her from being bullied. So, the bullying would always have the eksena of the followers, no? Kung hindi masyadong sikat yung bully, wala siyang masyadong audience. The bully loves audience, participation, and alam mo yun, the soul of the audience. So, may mga followers yan who may take an active role also, alam mo yun, sa pagko-comment or chat, kasali yan sila, diba? Meron din namang supporters or bystanders, they do not actually take an active role, but they like what's happening. Okay? Meron din namang D, or those who who like the bullying, pero hindi naman sila nagpapakita ng support. So parang, alam mo yun, nandun lang, parang passive bystanders, but they like what's happening. So, more or less, they're also supporting the bully. Meron tayong E, who would makita sa newsfeed niya that, this is already bullying. Pero, ngayon, walang pake. Diba? Okay, scroll down na or scroll up na I don't care about it or glad it's not me. Meron din namang F na who dislike the bullying, ayaw niya yung nangyayari, pero ayaw rin makialam. Okay, ayaw din pumatol, hindi din gumawa ng paraan para tumulong. And we have the G, or those who dislike the bullying and who defends the target, who would chat the target na come on, let's ask help from others, let's report the bully, or would stand up against bullying. So ito yung mga defenders ng bully. And of course, in this scene, we always wanted to empower the G's for the defender of the bully, of the targets, diba? So nating mas maraming estudyante, mas maraming tao, mas maraming netizens, yung defenders, diba? Na-spot nila na this is bullying and they would do something to stand up, to stand against bullying. So gusto natin yung G's. So I would like to emphasize that free speech is not cyberbullying. Okay? So we are entitled of our opinions in social media. Yes, we are. However, we do not have absolute free speech. Okay? Meaning, we don't have the right to hate speech and we do not have the right to offend. Okay? I would like to repeat that and emphasize. Free speech is not cyberbullying. Yes, we are free to express our opinion, comment on social media. However, that freedom is not absolute. We do not have the right to insult. We do not have the right to disrespect. We do not have the right to offend and to, express hate towards another person for the purpose of embarrassing or insulting that person. We do not have that right. And so, free speech is not cyberbullying when our posts, our messages, our comments on social media, our emails, or our chats do not cause injury to the reputation and to the rights of a person. Alam na natin to, di ba? Nag-e-end yung karapatan natin kapag meron na tayong naapakang karapatan ng ibang tao. Diba? We recognize that social media is a very, very powerful tool. Diba? The government looks at social media and considers our voices, our opinion. Okay, however, we have to be responsible as well, not to cause injury to the reputation of another person. Okay, so we have to be careful of every word we say. So, gusto kong sagutan yung mga questions na pinost ng mga students ko or ng friends ko sa Facebook when I said that I would be that I have the intention of posting about cyberbullying or discussing about cyberbullying online. Okay, so let me start by this question. Usually po, may iba na akala nila joke pa rin, pero unknowingly, nabubully na pala sila or nabubully na po sila. Nabubully na sila. Paano ko po pwedeng masasabi na nabubully na pala po ako? And kung paano pa po pwedeng masabi na joke, like memes, lang, at hindi pang bubuli. Okay. So, first, we have to consider, again, dun sa picture, no, para malaman mo kung bullying na to, yung elements. Merong element ng repetition, severe, sobra na yung ginagawa nila, or nandun yung power imbalance, no? Yung pang-trip nila parang, para insultuhin ka or para, hindi na siya joke, no? For us Filipinos, we know pa rin, no? Within us, na hindi na to joke. This is something personal. This is something below the belt. Okay? And alam niyo yung term nyo, na millennials, na bakit may pag-atake, di ba? So, there, malalaman natin na may cyberbullying na yun or bullying na yun. Well, kung, alam mo yun, nasanay lang kasi, for example, yung mga kaibigan na gino-joke ka, di ba? Sa circle friends natin, may kaibigan kasi tayo na joke, palagi target ng jokes, di ba? Kung halimbawa ikaw yung person na yun na palaging tampulan ng tukso, di ba? Pag nakitawa ka, of course, they will not detect the sense of oppression or the the sense of hurtful emotions or negative emotions on your end. So meaning, you really have to communicate to them, diba, na, uy, kahit pabiro lang din, diba, kaibigan naman kayo eh. Paano ba naman yung sabihin mo na, uy, sobrang personal naman yung na-hurt na ako, or, uy, parang ano, sobra na yan na, ko na yata nagugustuhan yung mga sinasabi niyo, diba? And if the persons or your friends would continue, baka kailangan na ng intervention, di ba? Baka kailangan ng i-report sa guidance counselor, sa teacher, sa adult, or someone sa circle of friends nyo who would, can defend you against them, di ba? Sana nasagot ko yung tanong mo, Harold. Alam natin palaging may borderline dapat. May limit, di ba? Meron tayong PC. At PC na yan, whether mahaba or maikli, meron yung end. Tayo dapat maging sensitive enough to detect, diba? Alam natin, jokes, humors are always part of the conversation, diba? But we really have to be sensitive, diba? With the feelings of other persons, of our friends, especially, diba? Sinasabi na, diba, may iba pa nga tayong kaibigan, kapag feeling nila naka-offend sila, they would say outrightly na, uy, naka-offend na ba ako? Di ba? May mga ganun tayong friends. So, it's very, very important to be sensitive. Okay? Tapos po pala, kung ano pong pwedeng immediate na gawin or mga gagawin po aside sa pag-report sa authority. So, later, discuss ko yan. Itong question ni Raven, ma'am, yung sa online rambulan, how it promotes aggression sa internet. Yung online rambulan, well, always, alam mo yun, triggers fire eh. No, mag-start yan ng spark na, naku, lalaki. Lalaki dahil alam niyo naman, no, kasama sa instinct natin yung maging competent eh. Hindi tayo nagpapatalo, no? At first, we would just like to express our opinions, to voice out our side. Pero habang tumatagal, nagiging online fight na pala siya. And we're not exhibiting proper behavior online. Okay? So, we as teachers, especially, no, we ekis yan sa atin. No? We don't encourage groups like that. Okay? And we don't engage ourselves to groups like that because we don't want our students to do the same. Ayaw natin yun, di ba? Nagawin ng mga estudyante natin. So, as teachers, tayong pumatol sa online ng bulan. May i-discuss ko yung sa online ng bulan further. Okay? How to handle teenagers na madaling uminit ang ulo. Okay? Parang this has something to do na with perhaps anger management or other issues na to siguro, no? Alam natin na anger as a very intense emotion may cause us, may trigger us to say something negatively, no, to bully another person when we're angry. Pwede din mag-trigger yun sa atin ng negative comments, diba, ng online fights. Pero parang ito, no, sa question mo, teacher, parang hindi lang cyberbullying, parang madami pang kailangan i-consider, madami pang kailangan pag-usapan tungkol sa handling teenagers na madaling umirit ang ulo. Pero I would want to emphasize na because of the developmental stage that teenagers are into, mas nag-react sila with heightened emotionality. No? It can be brought by physiological factors such as rise or iba't ibang level or intensity ng hormones nila sa katawan because of the, primary and secondary sex characteristics that their experiences within their bodies. So, mas madali silang mag-react, mas madali silang magalit, mas madali silang maging OA, diba, minsan. That's how we see them. Pero, this is really important for us educators to educate, of course, teenagers, no, by first becoming letting them recognize their own emotion. Diba? Mahabang usapin na to, pero it has something to do with anger management. Okay? Being aware of your emotions first so that we are able to handle them or manage them properly. Cyberbullying po sa political views. Differing political views may be a cause for a person to cyberbully another person. So, pwedeng isang factor lang yun. Pwedeng isang reason lang yun, no? Yung differing political views. Hanggang sa hindi lang yun yung tinarget mo sa kanya, na personal ka na, tinarget mo na yung buong pagkatao niya. That can be cyberbullying, that can be covered by cybercrime already, diba? Kung meron ng threats, meron ng tawag dito, meron ng parang libelous acts, diba? So, pwede siyang i-cover ng cybercrime law. Pero, yun, Michael, to answer your question, yung sa political views can be one reason for one person to cyberbully another. Pero there are many, many reasons. If we look at the bullying scenario or the cyberbullying scenario, sobrang daming factors, sobrang daming role players. Okay? I want to know more po about the many ways bullying happens. Siguro yun na yung sagot. Ang sagot na dyan yung forms ng cyberbullying. Pero sa ito ni-discuss ko, marami pang forms. May impersonation, yan, may cyberstalking. So, mga yun, no, yung mga diniscuss ko are the most common. Okay? And if bullying is linked to any other societal or psychological issues, I want to emphasize that bullies bully for a reason. Gusto ko pa rin emphasize na we're not born to be bad people. We're naturally born good. But for psychological issues perhaps, for sociological issues perhaps, pwedeng nang bubuli yung isang bully. Halimbawa, there are some researchers who would tell us na the reason why bullies bully is because they have low self-esteem. And it is because of their low self-esteem that they bully another person because they want to appear more powerful. And it feeds their ego. Okay, so that's one cause or one reason for a bully to bully another person. Pwede rin naman na because bullying is cultured at home. Diba? Bullying or yun, pang-asar, pang-tutukso is encouraged at home or even in school, di ba? Kung halimbawa, excuse me, nag-recite yung estudyante, tapos mali yung sagot, tapos tatawa yung mga klase, and then the teacher would not intervene. No, that is, may isang research na sabi niya that is one way of promoting or culturing bullying inside the classroom. So, madaming factors na nakita, maraming reasons why bullies resort to bullying. Okay, it can be personal, it can be environmental, it can be more psychological, or it can be societal. Yes, there are many factors, many issues. Okay, let's talk about the law. So, RA 10627, mabilis lang to. Our Anti-Bullying Act of 2013, the scope of this law is all public, private, and private kindergarten, elementary, and secondary schools and learning centers, meaning the law does not cover colleges and universities. And the law, the Anti-Bullying Act, specifically 10627, does not cover the workplace. Okay? So, yun, yung coverage niya. So, perhaps, yung mga bagay na can be a form of cyberbullying pero hindi covered ng cyberbullying, ay ng Anti-Bullying Act, pwedeng cybercrime law or pwede siyang maging criminal offense. Baka yun na yung batas na kumukover doon. Okay? But para sa kaalaman ng lahat, RA 10627 only covers public and private basic education institutions. Okay? However, of course, colleges and universities have to adopt anti-bullying policies. For example, as in PNU, we adopt this law. Okay? At meron kaming nakastipulate sa student handbook namin ng university na major offense yung bullying. Okay? So we adopt by the law RA 10627. Okay? Also, ayan na nga, anong kahingian nitong law na to. So, every school is required to have an anti-bullying policy. Okay? Ano yung mga pinoprohibit na acts related na to sa cyberbullying, ha? Included dito yung use of technology or electronic device owned or not owned by the school. Ibig sabihin, kung halimbawa, yung cyberbullying, nangyari siya, sabihin na natin outside or within class hours, pero ang gamit yung computer sa school, covered yon. Okay? Covered din ng batas kung hindi owned ng school yung device na yun. Ibig sabihin, kung gumawa ka ng cyberbullying, kung cyberbully ka against another classmate using your phone, your personal phone, your personal laptop, or your tablet, or your computer, is covered by the law. Okay? And it must be prohibited by the school. Okay? And any location, any activity, any program that can be not school-related. Okay? So, kahit nasa bahay ka na, no, we know that cyberbullying usually happens or penetrates our rooms. Unlike physical bullying na pwedeng nangyayari lang kapag nasa school ka. Pero cyberbullying may happen kahit nakauwi ka na ng bahay and your classmates will continue to bully you. Okay? So, it must be prohibited and it is covered by the law. Okay? Yung kahit sa bahay mo yun ginawa. Yan. Next would be, ito naman sa section 10. May mga in-skip akong section, but this law is downloadable sa internet if you would want to read further. Gusto ko lang i-mention na konti lang naman yung tungkol sa procedure. While there must be fact-finding, meron dapat committee who would conduct the investigation, proper investigation, at dapat merong due process na pagdadaanan. The process must be fully documented, okay? Dapat merong intervention, hindi lang sa bully, hindi lang sa victim, dapat meron ding intervention sa bully, sa bystander, no? Pwede rin isama sa intervention yung parents, okay? If there is a need for referral, for example, if the school discerns that this is also a criminal act committed by a student, it can be referred to NBI or to PNP. Pwede rin na if the bullying had a very, very negative impact naman sa part ng victim or kahit din sa part ng bully, meron ding negative impact sa kanila. We can refer them to professionals to further help them, diba? Can refer them to psychiatrists or psychologists for behavior management or for psychotherapy. Disciplinary measures, pero nakalagay dito sa batas na dapat yung bigat ng disciplinary measure na binigay must be yun, equivalent dun sa bigat nung act na nakomit. Okay? Yung due process, false accusation, no, kailangan maging careful yung committee mag-handle ng cases no, hindi pwedeng on the basis of false accusation or on the basis of anonymous report. Pwede kasi mag-report anonymous. Pwedeng i-entertain yung anonymous reports. However, yung committee hindi pwedeng mag-act agad on the basis solely no, noong anonymous report na yun. Kasi nga kailangan medyo process, may fact-finding, di ba? At syempre, kailangan ma-protectionan din yung bully against false accusations. Right. So, ito na yung sagot sa tanong kanina ni Harold. So, anong gagawin natin, no, aside from reporting to authorities? For us, for cyberbullying to stop, the following can be done. One is to totally don't respond to the bully. Huwag mo siyang pansinin. Remember that there is an evident enjoyment or that the bully gains something from the bullying. Okay, so kung hindi mo siya papansinin, block mo na lang siya, which is the next slide. Hindi mo siya pansinin, comment, patulan, diba? Eventually, pero hindi sa lahat ng pagkakataon. And eventually, the bully may stop. Of course, we may block or ban the bully, diba? I-block mo, i-report mo yung account niya, diba? Pero kung halimbawa, nag-block mo na, na-ban mo na, pero no, the bully would just set up new accounts, diba? Pwedeng, if you wanted to report, if for this to be reported and para may makatulong sa process ng investigation, importante na screenshot natin yung evidence. Diba? Alam natin, ngayon meron ng feature, for example, yung messenger na pwedeng i-remove yung message, pwedeng mag-delete ng post, diba? And the bully may deny na pinost niya yun, sinabi niya yun, or sinend niya yun. So it is really very important to save the evidence, diba? Set up new accounts and filter yung friends na i-add mo lang, i-accept mo lang, diba? So, is always important also to, alam nyo yun, tell a trusted adult. Okay? Especially for students. Tell a trusted adult. If the trusted adult is your kuya, your ate, your pinsan, your tito, your tita, your teachers, your guidance counselors, it is always important to tell a trusted adult. Kasi if within your age level, for example, nakita ko to na pag kayo lang magkaklase, natatakot yung iba mag-act. Natatakot sa retaliation, baka ang tawag dito, gantihan, pagdiskitahan kapag nag-report ka, di ba? So, it is important to tell a trusted adult, and the trusted adult must report to proper authorities, diba? Sa school, ang in charge dito, according to the law, according to RA 10627, ay yung Child Protection Committee. Okay? So, the chair would be the principal or the director of the school, diba? Ganun siya. Okay? Tapos yung vice chair will be guidance counselors or guidance teachers or any equivalent. May composition niya ng representative from the students, ng person ng student council, meron siyang representation ng parents, ng teachers, ng community. So, yun yung composition ng CPC, Child Protection Committee. Okay? So, it's important to tell trusted adult, lalo na kung walang possible defender. For sure. No? And sana, though hindi lahat, na-experience ko din, na nakita ko din to sa study ko, though hindi lahat ng adults ay tama yung ginagawa kapag naka-receive sila ng bullying concern. Pero it is always important to tell trusted adult and ask that adult to intervene. Okay? Pero yung adults, if you're not sure how to act, please consult authorities who know how to act about it. For example, teachers and guidance counselors in the school. Okay? Never provide any information or images that could be used against you. Diba? Ayaw mo nang ginagawang meme yung pictures mo, then do not provide photos, public photos online. Diba? Ayaw mo nag-text ka, nag-bombard ka, pinupuntahan ka ng mga bully sa bahay para asarin ka, para sundan ka, para i-threaten ka, then do not provide personal information online. And for teachers, parents, if your students or your children owns or own a social media account, it is very important to guide them, to educate them how to use it properly, to tell them na yes, it is fun to have a lot of friends in social media. However, the more you have friends or accept friends, the more you're exposing yourself to the possibilities that cyberbullying may happen to you. So it's important that we regulate our children's account, to educate our students about proper use of social media. Okay? Netiquette. Right. So, we are all citizens of the internet. Okay, alam natin, di ba, pagdating sa rating, the Philippines is the Facebook capital, parang ganyan, of the world, where at least 70% of Filipinos have a social media account or uses internet or owns cell phone, diba? So, we're all citizens of the cyberspace, the cyber world. So, have you tried Googling your name? Ako, tinatry ko to. Actually, palagi ko siyang tinatry, diba? If you Google your name, anong nag-appear? Is it, does the information tell something good about you? Does the information tell something embarrassing about you? Does the results of the Google search tell something negative about you? So, alam natin as citizens of the internet, as netizens, we already have our cyberspace identity. Okay, we already have our social media identity, which may be different from our real identity. However, no, we have to maintain proper etiquette online because of that identity. Okay, we have to to make ourselves look good online dahil dahil we are protecting our own identity. Diba? Kaya nga iba kung nag-create ng fake account para doon mga hate eh. Pero it is always important to establish good behavior online. Because we always want it to look good. No? Kung maganda ka sa personal, maganda yung profile picture mo sa Facebook, for example, ang gaganda ng photos mo sa Instagram, dapat yung mga tweets mo ay responsible din. Diba? Hindi hurtful, hindi negative, targeting another person. Right? So, very cliche, but we always have to think before we click. This is actually one advantage of social media. This is actually one advantage of the internet. Hindi katulad kapag kapag face-to-face, na pag na-blurred out mo na siya, hindi mo na siya agad mabilis mababawi, di ba? Nakasakit ka na kaagad, sabi mo na siya. Whereas, in social media, before you post, pwede mo siyang basahin ulit. Pwede kang mag-isip, di ba? Na maganda ba tong sinasabi ko? Tama ba tong ginagawa ko? Pwede mo siyang pag-isipan. Pwede mag-decide ka na, sige, go. I really want to post it. Or, no, I don't want to post it. Di ba? Versus yung sa actual na pag-iisipan mo, do I like to say it? Di ba? Medyo, lalo na kapag galit ka, mas naka-carried away ka, mabilis mo nasasabi yung negative words eh. Pero with social media, with the cyberspace, pwede mo siya, meron gap doon na pwede mo siyang pag-isipan, pwede mo siyang i-edit, pwede mo siyang basahin at palitan para mas maging responsable siya, para mas maging respectful ka sa pagsasabi nun. Okay? So, it is always important to think before we click. And when we think, we have to ask ourselves, is it true? Yung mga pinopost ko ba ay reliable yung pinanggalingan? Or fake news ba ito? Alam natin, meron ng batas for, spreading fake news. So, we have to be careful. We have to look at what we're posting, at what we're sharing. Totoo ba itong sinasabi ko? Totoo ba itong sinishare ko? Also, is it helpful? Okay, this is something that I got then from the internet, no? When we talk about netiquette, thinking before we click. Is it helpful? No? Nakatulong ba yung opinion ko? Yung sinasabi ko, would it help another person who would read it? Di ba ako nakakasakit? Diba? Would it inspire another person to perhaps say something? Would it inspire another person to think critically about an issue? Would it inspire another person to do the same? Diba? Or would it empower another person to do the same? Because what you're advocating online is really very, very good. Next is it necessary? Is it important that other people read my post? Or okay na to keep it within me? Or okay na i-share ko lang sa mga selected few, selected friends, 'di ba? May ganun namang way para ma-filter din, 'di ba? Kung sino yung makita ng post natin. And of course, is it kind? No? Would it not insult another person? Would it not hurt another person's feeling? Paulit-ulit kong sinasabi pero are we being respectful? Are we being polite? Diba? With the words that we say? Are we kind? Do we use kind words or puro mura? Puro puro negative words, tawag dito, nakaka-stress basahin, diba? We don't want to spread it, and we don't want to spread negative things online. Gusto natin din makakita ng good vibes, diba? So we have to be proactive instead of just being reactive. We need to do something. We need to find how can we be an advocate of many good things using social media as a platform. May madaming individuals na hindi masyadong makapag-act because of some limitations, pero in social media they can express themselves. So just be yourself, not be afraid to express yourself, but remember to respect others. No? We have our own rights. We have the right for to speak what we wanted to say. However, that right is not absolute, meaning we have to be careful of the words we say. We have to we don't have the right to insult or offend other people. Okay, we just have to remember that. So we want to be proactive. Social media can be a very, very powerful tool to encourage people to act. Social media can be a very, very powerful tool to release our pent-up emotions, to say the things that we want the world to know. It's a very, very powerful tool for others to know what's happening around the world or what's happening to us. Pero think before we click. Okay? So think before we click, and we have to respect other person's opinion. Okay? So kung sasalita tayo ng sarili nating opinion, dapat mag-react tayo ng hindi nangaasar ka or namimersonal ka. Okay? Ito yung kay Raven kanina, yung sa online na ng bulan. Speaking of proactive, during this trying times, during this COVID pandemic, or during this period of lockdown or ECQ, alam natin, social media or phones natin, kausap natin madalas, pero let us be proactive. Let us use this time to contribute something, diba? As much as possible, we don't engage ourselves with online rambulan or cyberbullying, no? Minsan wala na din kasing mapagbuhusan ng oras, diba? Kaya nagagawa natin pumatol, diba? Huwag naman sisihin ng sarili, pero alam mo yun, if before you engage with groups like this, with things like this, we have to be careful. Diba? Remember, we are citizens of the internet. We have this identity, social media identity, and we want that identity to be respected. Okay? So, be proactive by not engaging to such groups na magpo-provoke lang ng hate at ng fight at ng war, diba? So, I would want to feature itong advocacy ng mga PNU-1s, no? Itong Pembaria, mga 50 is advocacy, is an initiative of physics graduate no? Sabihin ko na yung group nila Genesis. Yan, kasi nag-PM siya sa akin kanina, and yes, I said na they would donate, pero wala kasing Gcash number sa amin. Anyway, call for donations as well. Ito initiative naman ng group nila Alfred, and Danica. Meron ding nag-chat sa akin kanina na pwede ko naman siguro i-mention, di ba, Eman, na gusto din nila ng ganitong initiative. At maganda, kasi ito yung kailangan natin. Instead of engaging sa mga online na rambulan, sayangan niyo yung oras niyo doon, di ba? Magandang gawin ito, no? Gawing venue yung social media para mas marami pang matulungan. Okay? So, yun yung gusto natin. Being proactive sa social media. This is one way. Okay? Aside from, syempre, we may want to share updates about COVID-19. We will do to report what the government is doing, what our barangay chairman is doing dun sa barangay natin, diba? So, pwede naman din. Pero ito, this is an example of a very good way to use social media during this time. Okay? So, yan. Po-promote ko na. Pwede nyo i-check yung page ng Pembaria para if you're interested to donate. Alam ko, ang beneficiaries nito would be construction workers. Tama ba ako, Genesis? Construction workers. Mga unemployed sa time na to. Okay, so parang 50, kahit 50 lang, malayo na yung mararating nyo. Dito sa donations naman nila Alfred, parang 25 lang, malayo na yung mararating niyan. Diba? Any amount helpful. Magiging helpful sa mga nangangailangan ngayon. So, sana mas dumami pa yung PNU ones na nagpo-promote ng ganito. Okay? And speaking of being proactive, would want also to promote my page. I-like nyo lang siya. Yes, i-like nyo lang siya. Follow. Dito nagpo-post ako ng mga videos na pwede ninyong panoorin or pakinggan para matulungan kayo sa pag-cope about COVID-19. May mga pinupost din ako dito na tips. May mga pinupost din ako dito na ngayon, how to handle stress. May mga inspirational words din dyan. Words to think about, words to ponder, words to remember. Okay? And of course, follow nyo yung mga positive vibes na pages. I would also want to promote yung PNU Crisis Helpline. Speaking of being proactive, PNU is being proactive by extending help to our students, to our faculty, to our staff, and to our frontliners who would be needing of economic assistance, medical assistance, online counseling, and may nakalimutan na, academic assistance. Okay? So, we work together with other faculty, other unit inside the university, such as the CPEO, kay Dr. Elido, Dr. Makahilig, kasama namin dito. CPEO na-mention ko na, of course, OSAS, lahat ng counselors would be open to offer online and free counseling. At kulang na isa, medical team, no, headed by Dr. Rowena Escoto. Ayan, to provide naman medical assistance. So, speaking of being proactive, we want activities like this. If you can initiate yours, why not? Okay. I would like to end my slide by saying this. This is a favorite quote by Mohandas Gandhi. Be the change you want to see in the world. Maintain your positive identity on social media. We practice proper netiquette. We want to leave digital footprints which are helpful and inspiring. And we want to change the world one step at a time. We want to change the world one click at a time. Okay? So, thank you so much for watching. Alam ko madaldal ako. Madaldal talaga ako. So, if you have questions, you may direct it through my Facebook page, or you may want to comment while it is being broadcasted live. Um, kung meron kayong ano ba, mga gustong i-share, diba, na hindi ko masyadong na-discuss, pwede, go ahead. Dun sa mga questions naman, I would really try my best to to respond to your questions. Okay? So, I want to leave this light talaga for the last time. So, let's change the world one click at a time. Thank you so much and happy watching, everyone.